Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about Dragonball Daima, because Dragonball Daima is going to have a premiere on Netflix. So yeah, that's something. I'm kind of actually shocked, but at the same time, I understand Netflix is getting more over in Japan and was like, hey, look, we'll help you, produce some of these animes if you let us have the rights to them. And Japan's like, well, sure. So yeah, Dragonball Daima is supposed to be coming to Netflix. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if it's gonna be bad or good. We'll see, because I mean, we had JoJo Bizarre Adventure getting messed up because of Netflix. So who knows? Let's see if Dragonball Daima is. But also on top of that, we got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero that coming out. I mean, well, some people it's already out, for some people it's not. It just depends. It all depends, honestly. So Sparking Zero, I can't wait to play it. I just have to wait because I have to get me a memory thing for my PlayStation 5 so I can buy the game and play it, which best believe I'm playing that game. Because they also introduced the new villain, Gohan Black. So that's really interesting for that one. But I also heard that rest in peace to the narrator for Dragon Ball. He died at 67, I believe, if I'm mistaken. And then you also have I think Japan's doing a company that is going to translate Dragon Ball in English using the Japanese voices from now on. I don't know if it's a rumor or something like that. I've been hearing about it or whatever. It is what it is. Don't get me wrong, I love the English cast, but some of the stuff that the English cast been doing lately, it's just been like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. These aren't your characters. So when y'all make statements and whatever using those characters or whatever, or trying to get one person out of their job or whatever and something like that, it makes Japan wary about using y'all. Then y'all mistranslate words or whatever and all that kind of stuff. So it's just one of those, y'all gotta calm down with that shit, or y'all is gonna lose voice roles to AI if y'all keep this shit up. Because all that heavy censoring stuff, all that putting your agenda into shit when they ain't got no business being in it, is killing voice acting. And Japan is like, fuck this shit. And then of course you got a lot of anime fans is like, I'd rather just watch the show sub than dub because of y'all nonsense, or because sometimes some of the voices that y'all do with these characters are dumb. So it is what it is. But I want to get back to Dragon Ball Daima, because I've been seeing a lot of Dragon Ball fans in general, Dragon Ball Z, whatever, hating on Daima, talking about this is so stupid or whatever. Oh, I don't count this as canon. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't count it as canon? You know what I'm saying? This story is written by Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama, again, is the one who wanted to tell a story about Goku being a child again, going on a venture to figure out things or whatever. Remember, what was that premise that happened about almost 20 years or something ago? Oh, Dragon Ball GT? Yeah. Y'all forgot that it was Akira Toriyama's idea to make Goku a child again for GT. That y'all love to say it's not canon because there's no manga or whatever and stuff like that. Even though Toru is the one who's drawing Super, who's a fan artist who Akira Toriyama selected, but that doesn't mean that it's canon. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all forget that Toei and them owns the rights of Dragon Ball. So who the fuck are y'all to say it's not canon? You get what I'm saying? Oh, now because Akira Toriyama is doing this whole shrinking the cast down, making them children again, all that thing is just like, what the hell is going on here? Well, I mean, Akira did it for GT. Why wouldn't you not think he would do it again? He liked that idea so much that he said, we got to do this shit again. And he did it again. You know, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. But still, you know, it's one of those, you know, it's one of those we'll have to see when it comes out, because it does look like GT2. It really does. It looks like GT 2.0. And honestly, if y'all like Daima, we gonna have problems. Because if y'all like Daima, I never want to hear nobody talk about how terrible GT is ever again. Because Daima is literally about to be a knockoff GT, where Goku is a child again, and he goes on a journey to figure out what how they why they're children again and how to fix it. Even though in Dragon Ball GT it was the Black Star Dragon Balls, but he couldn't really fix it, because if he used the Black Star Dragon Balls, the Earth will blow up again. So I get why he became an adult again. A lot of people seem to kind of forget about the reasons why he couldn't become an adult again. But with Daima, it's kind of like the same thing, except for this time they're gonna have, I guess, Goku's gonna be a child again, and then like halfway through he'll be an adult towards the series finale. Because remember, all of this gotta take place before the World Tournament Peace arc, which a lot of people have to remember. A lot of people have to remember that Daima is still taking place before the World Peace Tournament arc in Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of funny when a lot of people always try to tell me about Dragon Ball, and then talking about how Super is a sequel, and it's like, no, it's an integral. It's an integral. Like, understand how storytelling works, because Super is not a sequel. It is an integral, because Dragon Ball Z had a 10-year gap. Super Daima takes place in between that 10-year gap. Therefore, that's an integral, which means it takes place in between a time skip, or in between the story itself. While a sequel could be like, okay, a side story within the main story. But since we're talking about an integral, which is a story that takes place in between a time period in the story, therefore we get an integral, because the story was already completed, but now you're going back in a moment that we didn't see to tell a story, which is Dragon Ball Super and Daima, because a lot of people was upset that that they're not going with the Moro and the Granola arc, which means that if Akira Toriyama skipped over that, because even the superhero movie doesn't mention anything about that as well. So if that happens, therefore that means the manga isn't canon. That means the anime is the canon material. Whether y'all like it or not, the manga isn't canon. The anime is, because Akira Toriyama also supervised the anime as well before he died. So technically, the manga is a fan manga. Like it really is. It really is. Yes, Akira gave his blessings to Toritaro, but technically, real talk is it's really a fan manga. It's really not canon material, because he supervised the anime, and the anime is the one that they're going by, because they're ignoring the original story beats that Toritaro put in the anime. So I don't know what to tell y'all. You know, I don't know what to tell y'all. I know some of y'all want to get mad about the about them not having Granola and Moro and 17 and all that kind of shit in Spark and Zero, but Spark and Zero don't deal with manga stuff, because they don't consider the manga canon material. So certain things that's manga only don't appear in a lot of the video games because they're not canon. They're not canon. You know what I mean? You know? And if Akira Toriyama really wanted to, don't you think they would have just went ahead and animated the Moro and Granola arc that's been out for what, about 4 years? Right? I'm just saying. Shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I just kind of wanted to kind of throw that out there. Like, you know, hell, that means Gohan Black is more canon than Moro and Granola. Damn. And that character came for a what if scenario thing, which I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Gohan Black some more after this, because Sparking Zero is already, like, people are already talking about how amazing it is, and best believe Bandai Namco and Toei, they're probably going to watch closely, because apparently you can create your own scenarios in Sparking Zero or whatever. I'm telling you, best believe that somebody's what if scenario is going to be put into canon material, and you can't really say nothing. You can't really say nothing because they're gonna be like, what proof do you have that you came up with this concept? You get what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But no, with the whole Dragonball Daima thing, I mean, honestly, I just hope Netflix don't screw it up. I don't know if I'm willing to give it a chance, because honestly, it looks terrible. I'm not even about to lie to y'all. Master Akira Toriyama, Sensei, I don't know what the hell you were thinking with this one. But, hey, this is your last story. And I'm quite sure it's going to be a fun rom-com, I mean, not rom-com, but comedic thing, which I think a lot of people from Dragon Ball fans, because they wasn't familiar with Dragon Ball at first, because they were so familiar with Dragon Ball Z first over Dragon Ball, don't understand that Akira original pieces, especially him just in general, is a comedic mangaka artist. So he likes to add in a lot of funny elements, slice of life kind of things. That's why the Majin Buu saga had so many of those moments first. And I know some people were like, oh, I don't like that shit. But, it is what it is when it comes to that kind of shit. You got to be like, oh, do we really have to deal with this? But yes, because Akira Toriyama did want to do a little bit more slice of life things and stuff like that. While we were expecting more fights or whatever, he was like, downtime or whatever. And I get it. Have some downtime, show the characters off, and then have the threat or whatever. My only thing was, if you were going to, I really wish you didn't do the time skip yet. I really wish once Gohan became Super Saiyan 2, and because I know they forced, Akira Toriyama to do the little thing, they still should have had a filler arc or whatever, have Gohan explore Super Saiyan 2 as a teenager, then do the time skip. So that way at least we had that filler arc where he was Super Saiyan 2, kind of like how we had the Garlic Jr. saga, which was really good. It was an arc without Goku or Vegeta. It was Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin saving the day. You better figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Dragon Ball Superhero. The movie was about Piccolo and Gohan, kind of. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to just have a little Dragon Ball little talk or discussion. Have you guys played Sparking Zero yet? Let me know who's your main. I heard that there's point systems too, so you can't just pick a whole team of strong people because you get 15 points, and if you use those 15 points with 1 or 2 strong characters or whatever, that's it. And I'm like, damn. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. My mains are gonna be Goku GT, so I can transform Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta GT, of course, because you know I love me Super Saiyan 4. Let's see who else I would want to play as in the thing. Mostly any iteration of Gohan. Honestly, I like playing as Gohan anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ultimate Super Saiyan 2, just Gohan in general. I like playing as him. But preferably, I guess, if I had to pick a Gohan, it'd probably be Team Gohan, because that way I could transform Super Saiyan 2, of course. Let's see who else. Oh yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, duh. I love me my Gogeta, so you know, you already know I was gonna have to get him. And then I guess Super Gogeta, because you know you got Gogeta, Super Saiyan, and then Gogeta Blue from Dragon Ball Super, but mine will always be Super Gogeta because I think Super Gogeta was amazing. So I guess Dead Halo Gogeta. I'm surprised they didn't say Dead Super Gogeta or something like that. That'll be hilarious if they did that. Trying to see who else I used to main as. I'm trying to think what the other characters I mained as. Characters I kept playing as often. Oh, Future Gohan too. I completely forgot about my boy Future Gohan. But yes, so those are my main characters that I can't wait to play when I get Sparking Zero. I can't wait to play Sparking Zero. It's gonna be really fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. But sadly I have to go to work, of course. And once I get the little memory thing, I'll buy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because I know some people are like, why you didn't buy it? Well, the problem is, even if I want to buy it, download it or whatever, the memory on it will talk about you can't do it because you ain't got enough RAM power or whatever. So I was just like, oh, so I missed out on the pre-order stuff, but it doesn't matter. The game is still there. I'm still gonna buy the game when I get an opportunity to get it. Oh, I gotta get the I gotta get that Black Myth Wukong, and I gotta get the Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, and I also gotta get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, and I also need to get the Marvel versus Capcom collection, because again, hey, I just don't get it with why it's to me, honestly, I'm not putting the blame on PlayStation 5. I'm putting the blame on these new gen games, is where, okay, I buy the game and then I gotta download this big ass RAM of bullshit onto the console itself. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Back in the day when we picked up the game, whatever was on that disc was on that disc. No, not no day one patches or all that bullshit. And that's the shit that's getting on my nerves. That's the shit that's getting on my nerves. So that's why I'm running into those issues of where I haven't been able to buy the video games that I want to get, because I need the memory, and I haven't been able to really think about it because, you know, just work or whatever. But it doesn't matter. Best believe I'm getting Sparking Zero. I might watch the first 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Daima and see what is going on with that one as well. And we'll see. We'll go from there. But yes, Dragon Ball news. This was Trey signing out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.